Okay, color federal man lawyers and color federal man judges. So, Trump right here is trying to discriminate talkers from talking and publishing articles about him. Well, that has been withdrew. Now let's listen to this topic real quick, okay? Drink you some tea, eat you a lovely dinner, and smoke you a cigarette, or smoke you a blunt. You know what? Smoke the blunt afterwards. Okay, bitch, now let's watch.
Anything that's factual. So let's talk a few facts about these January 6 felons that should still be incarcerated because they went through the process, but filed not one lawsuit, not two lawsuits, but he has filed numerous lawsuits. He filed a lawsuit against the New York Times. He filed one against the Wall Street Journal, against CBS, against ABC, against the Des Moines Register. He is doing all of this because he wants to quash any speech that is not appreciative or lauding him, which is pretty much anything that's factual. So let's talk a few facts about these January 6 felons that should still be incarcerated because they went through the process, but because they were doing things on his behalf, of course he wanted to let them go. So they released more than 1,000 people who participated in the insurrection on this government, many of whom had previous criminal records, like Mr. Theodore Mendenforth, who was convicted of predatory criminal sexual assault of a child, or Mr. Peter Schwartz, who had 38 prior convictions, including one where he beat his wife by repeatedly punching and biting her. Trump also pardoned Mr. David Daniel, who was convicted of production and possession of child pornography. Trump also pardoned Mr. Daniel Ball, who, quote, threw an explosive device that detonated upon at least 25 officers during the Capitol riot. He also had a record for, quote, domestic violence by strangulation. I'm not done. Trump also pardoned Mr. Andrew Taki, who sent nudes to an undercover law enforcement officer who was posing as a 15-year-old girl. Mr. Casey Hopkins also received a pardon from Trump, and Mr. Hopkins was convicted of forcible rape. According to court records, he, quote, had forcible intercourse with the victim, choked her to the point of impairing her vision, banged her head into a wall, and urinated.
So, color federal man lawyers, you see what this bigot is trying to judge us in a systematic approach for civilization, making our voice not be able to be heard in a speech against him. Well, that's a frauditude and a valid justice report. That show that he is doing would not encourage anybody to speak before the jurisdiction evidence upon him. And you heard he let criminal families, molesters out from prison. Find them, put their ass back on death row. Thank you.